Right, everybody, how are we doing today? My name's Harry Jackson and I'm from Hull. So, thank you so much for everybody that's turned up today. The number of ethnic minorities in England has doubled in the past 20 years, between 2001 and 2021. And in that 20-year period, yearly net migration was a fraction of these numbers we've had in just the past few years. If our current net migration is in the hundreds of thousands per year, and these immigrants come from countries that have much higher birth rates than Western nations, it won't take long for the amount to double again, and it will take a lot less than 20 years to double. In 2019, there were 66 members of Parliament from a non-British background, and right now our House of Commons contains people who have no ethnic connection to our country. They are not our people.
Wait.
They have control and say of the direction that Britain should follow, and these people who are not even British are able to hold public office at any level and can even become Prime Minister of the United Kingdom. Only people with British lineage and heritage should be entitled to be British citizens by birth, and only the British, English, Scottish and Welsh should be able to hold positions of power in our government, and only the white British should be able to vote in our elections. Over 2.25 million immigrants have arrived into our country in 2 years, and over 1 million cannot speak English, and nearly 2 million non-British nationals are not in employment. If immigration continues at this rate, we will need to build a city the size of Birmingham every year. That's one house every minute. This yearly amount is only set to accelerate. Immigration doesn't need freezing, it needs reversing.
Yeah.
20% of England's population is an immigrant or from at least an immigrant background, and the white British are already a minority in London, Birmingham, Leicester, Luton, Bradford and recently Manchester. If the rest of the country has the same type of immigration as London and Birmingham, the white British will reach minority status in the entire country in just another few decades. As recently as 1961, 98% of London's population was white British, and now today they are a minority in their own capital. The mayor of London is an Asian Muslim, and the most popular name in the city is Mohammed. Last year, only 52% of births in this country were white British. In one man's lifetime, our country's demographic has changed before our very eyes. When did the British people vote for this? Nobody wanted or asked for it. This is being done intentionally against our will, and I dread to think what this country is going to look like in another 10 to 20 years' time. These problems that we are facing are no accident. The so-called British government is controlled by a secretive, globalist and banking elite. Demographic replacement of our country are just one of the many strategies that will destroy our civilization as we know it, and only Western countries are experiencing this scale of uncontrolled immigration. So many British lives that have worked, sacrificed, died for this country and everything it stands for centuries, just for it all to be given away in a matter of decades. Everything that we and our ancestors have accomplished and perfected, what was it all for? If those British soldiers who stormed the beach and gave their life in Normandy could see the United Kingdom and the rest of Europe today and the state that it is now, they would have gone another 40 yards up that beach. Nearly 500,000 British soldiers and civilians were killed in World War II. What did they die for? Did they die for a multicultural Britain? No! Did they die for a multi-ethnic Britain? No! Did they die to become a minority in their own capital and eventually their own country? No! The elite and our politicians will call it cultural enrichment. We are not being culturally enriched. We are being ethnically replaced. Multiculturalism or diversity is not our strength. Diversity is a code word for demographic replacement. This demographic genocide needs to be reversed. The left are calling mass deportation as foreigners ethnic cleansing. We are the ones that are being ethnically cleansed. The United Kingdom is what makes us strong, and our enemies will divide us and make us go to war with each other in order to weaken and destroy us. Britain should be controlled by a strong, patriotic nationalist government with complete authority. People that genuinely care and will shape the future of the nation successfully with passion and vigour. We will decide our future, and we will decide who is British and who isn't. We can all live in peace and friendship in our separate nations to avoid domestic conflict and clashing of cultures. It's not our fault that things are the way they are, but it's our responsibility to stand up, speak out, spread our message, and take action before it's too late. Be the example. Yes, end white genocide. Be the example that you wish to see and follow, and be worthy of your heritage. We must remain loyal to our fathers and grandfathers, and we must remain loyal to ourselves and loyal to our vision for Britain. These things cannot be taught. You can only find it within yourself. Britain will not go gently into that fateful good night, and we will not disappear quietly into the ashes. Never lose hope. Don't lose your smile. Always express gratitude for our past and current heroes and those who contribute to our incredible nation. Stay united, and together we will face our new and uncertain future. But remember, England and Britain forever! Yeah! Thank you.